So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The Sansiro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. We have already started here. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
That's a decent clearance. France are looking to go forward now. Mbappe on a strong run down the right. Mbappe. Deep cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Threads one in. It's run loose here. Vinicius Junior looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he thumps it clear.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Picked out brilliantly. He can get that clear. And smartly reclaimed. Couldn't squeeze it through. It's a searching pass. Upamecano gets over and intercepts.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. Skims, chance for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nicely weighted ball, and it's been played through. Koundé. Out of play for a throw. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I've been very impressed with this fella, Upamecano. We all know of his impressive record, but he's a lovely blend of athleticism and technical nous that he developed from quite an early age. It'll be interesting to see who his opponents bring to the table to test him, because testing him demands a lot.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Great vision. Real chance! Goal! France! And France are in front.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
France have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Bellingham. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's got away. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he's hit it long. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Mbappe. Well played right into his path. It's Vinicius Junior. Oh, good claim by the keeper.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Mignon did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Decent chance! It's bounced back off the post. Bellingham. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. This looks promising. And it's Bellingham. It's Vinicius Junior. It could be in here. There's the shot! And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Hernandez. Conte.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Hernandez. Mbappe gets into a good position. Bellingham. Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide. And he was quick to react. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And they win it back again. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Out towards the flank. Camavinga. Valverde gets a foot in here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Looking for the run. Oh, nicely intercepted. Madrid still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Bellingham. France needed that, they really needed it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
In towards the back stick. Oh, what has happened here? Conte. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Bellingham.
France couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's gone for a throw-in.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 6, numero 25, numero 9.
Mbappe gets into some space.
Il numero 26. Il numero 11.
Important interception.
Attenzione alla sostituzione.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Mbappe! And that is out of play. Hit into the middle. Up he goes! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Hernandez. Now it's Guendouzi. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Just about up to 75 minutes. Valverde. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Brahim Diaz.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, can he get onto this? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Fofana. Can he get on the end of this? Dembele. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it out wide. Vinicius Junior. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe.
Pretty robust defending.
The ball's gone astray. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's picked it up out wide.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, that pass isn't the best. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. It's just beyond his reach. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Turns back here, probably the best option. Tries a deft little ball. That's an excellent interception. And that will be the final act. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The Sansiro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. And as you can see, we've already started here. Turan. And that's a throw-in. Aimed in towards the centre. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Kunde gets over and intercepts. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That has not gone well. It's a good run down the right. Knocks it into space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now, can they get him away? It's Dembele! Great vision, great ball, and he's having a shot! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Alexander-Arnold for Valverde.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left.
And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rodrigo finds himself offside. Hernandez. He's in space and looking for options. Lovely feet. Cross needs to be good.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That is Conte. Now it's Turan!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now the breakaway. Chouameni. Valverde. And it's Bellingham. It's a threatening ball. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Picked out brilliantly. Has another go! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid with the corner. They're first. That should get the job done. Chouameni. He's in a great position here. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bellingham. And he's in on goal. Chance for a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Now that's a lovely exchange. And here's Rodrigo. France upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Oh, that's a key interception. Koundé.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Hernandez. He's a sharp little ball here. Camavinga with the cross. Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. Here's Tchouaméni. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
There's the header! Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now who's going to be first to this? Thinks chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, important interception. Alexander-Arnold. Nicely aimed pass. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Engages and forces him off the ball. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he was quick to react. It's run loose here. Oh, that's neat. Oh, it's come loose. Vinicius Junior. And it's Camavinga. Lovely pass, but can he... Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Defending of the desperate variety. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome, too much traffic.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
France have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Koundé, Dembele might just make this. Chouameni. Now it's Rodrigo. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Valverde. Madrid have their second corner now. Camavinga can get it clear. France are looking to go forward now. Dink through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Valverde. Might be danger here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And it's hoisted clear. Toss somewhat off target. Lovely, now then. And that was very necessary. Chouameni kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's not got that quite right. Threads one in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And this is Dembele. Now there's a fine ball. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. And it's Hernandez. He can run onto that. Good ball, good take. Oh, shooting chance! That's another chance!
Sostituzione per la Francia.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Camavinga, this is promising. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Look at, and the shot! And he can clear it away. Some resolute defending there. Just 5 minutes left. Now he's got space here. Floated through. Courtois attempts a clearance. Camavinga. Doué hurtling down that right flank. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Alexander-Arnold. Looking to play him in. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, that's well seen too. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And that's it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. And already we're underway here. France have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Could move up a gear here. That's beautifully weighted. He's got away. He's having a shot! Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And he cuts out the supply. Upamecano goes forward. Tries to play it through. And he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's managed to get free. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
In again. And the shot! And it's a goal! Vinicius Junior duly reaped his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Mbappe! That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He has found the way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Hernandez. France applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Well-timed, excellent interception. Camavinga. And it's Tchouaméni. Forwards and with intent. And he's away. Takes a shot! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
France grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And he is going into that little black book. Bellingham touches it back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's been cut out, well played. And now the breakaway. And he's quick to snatch it back. Turan. Hernandez. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Upamecano cuts it out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Camavinga.
Un minuto di recupero.
And here's Bellingham. Chance, surely! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Mbappe cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
That has been knocked clear.
Well, he certainly...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Invitiamo tutti I tifosi a dare il proprio contributo alla nostra fondazione per l'aiuto alle popolazioni più povere.
Madrid get the second half started. Oh, good-looking ball. Hernandez. That's a sharp pass. He's had it taken off him. Camavinga. Can he spark a counter here? And it's gone back to the keeper. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. That's a nicely shaped ball. And it's Koundé. And that interception was most necessary. Tchouaméni looking for options for movement. He's having a go! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's Camavinga. Bellingham. Tchouaméni. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe. Rudiger. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 25.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And here's Mbappe. Camavinga. Goes for a shot! It's in! And they get themselves in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Di 80.607 spettatori.
Madrid take the lead. And he's picked it up out wide. In it comes. Shot could be on. And the shot! And yet another chance goes to waste.
France really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Probing pass. Nicely worked. And it's hoisted clear. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Camavinga.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Thuram, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Chouameni. Now it's Bellingham.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe! That'll be a throw-in.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 22, numero 6, numero 8, numero 4.
Driven forward.
Per il numero 3, il numero 11, il numero 12, il numero
Madrid
15.
are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Strong running down that left flank. Well, that looks a decent ball. Looking to play him in. Now it's Olise. Thuram! Oh, it's fallen loose again! No mistake! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going. But
Vinicius Junior!
don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's shifting through the gears here. Konate kept his eye on it, and he's there. That has been cut short. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Koundé gets into some space. Chouameni.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now, can they get him away? Now it's Vinicius Junior. Arda. Good stroke. Can he finish? Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! How do you look back on that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Madrid take the lead, now it's just a... And that will be it. Madrid have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Vinicius Junior voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Unmistakably, the Sansiro, this most distinctive of structures, 80,000 it holds. We have already started here. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ambitious ball here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Skims one in. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Conte. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. He won't be happy with that one. Mignon sends that a long way. That's a cute ball. Eder Militao gets over and intercepts.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Can he finish? Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Vinicius Junior! And he comes up trumps again.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And we have our very first corner. Saliba with the clearance. And he's quick to snatch it back. France are looking to go forward now. Now it's Camavinga. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Mbappe goes pelting down that left-hand side, and he's in on goal. Decent chance! Goal! France! And France are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
France have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. Fires it in low. Hernandez gets good distance on it. And that's gone loose. And it's Alaba. And here's Mbappe. Drilled in low. Hernandez clears it away. He's in a great position. And a chance! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Koundé. Thuram is herring after that one. Hernandez. Camavinga. Looking to play him in. Hernandez is wide and looking to get onto this. Eder Militao deals with that comfortably. Nicely spread. Now it's Valverde. Now that's well seen too. Chouameni. Can he get it through? And the whistle goes for half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Invitiamo tutti I tifosi a dare il proprio contributo alla nostra fondazione per l'aiuto alle popolazioni più povere.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he's managed to get free. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Camavinga. It's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Nice bit of trickery. Mbappe. It's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior driving forwards. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Camavinga. Mbappe gets into some space. And the ball is out of play. Camavinga. Alaba. It's Vinicius Junior. Camavinga.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Madrid still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Now, can they get him away? Kante gets into a good position. Oh, that's nice. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Alaba defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, just skips past his man. And it's Bellingham. Looking for a corner. Corner number 2 then. Tchouaméni goes short. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That has been cut short. Dembele might just make this. He's had it taken off him. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he's running through. Mbappe. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's a pretty loose pass. Rudiger. That's an imaginative pass. Nicely worked. Courtois claims comfortably. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Tries to play it through. Now it's Mbappe. Hernandez can get it clear. He's a sharp little ball here. No, it's come to nothing. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Camavinga. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Mbappe. It's a really well-measured ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Thuram. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Short changes him with that pass. Madrid are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Conte. Bellingham. Camavinga. Is there any support? He might not need it.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Conte. Kante gets flagged offside.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 6.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 4.
Camavinga.
Numero 9. Lasciano il campo per il numero 19. Il numero 26.
And it's Diaz.
Il numero 11.
And it's
Il numero 15.
Arda.
Il numero 12. Attenzione, un cambio.
Dealt with nicely by
Ci
the
sarà
defence.
un minuto di recupero.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And we're done. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.